to the stream. As always, I'm just going to take a minute to make sure I've got excuse me, got my mic set up and that the music's coming through. Yeah, I can hear my voice coming through, and now I'm going to give it a... Well, I'm going to start the game up and just make sure the audio is correct for my voice. So I'm just going to wait till a point where we have some music. Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Yep, all seems fine. So, the big issue is my discs for this game are very scratched. I have 2 copies of this game, and that's 4 discs. And each disc has its own problem, and usually, when I play this last at least, I was able to swap the discs out for each other to sort of save. The game is really good at not crashing. The game is actually fantastic at sort of locking itself in a state until the disk can be read, and obviously you can put in an additional disk, and if the data is not scratched on that disk, it'll read it. However, we seem to be having problems actually starting the game, and it could be down to this being a dusty PlayStation 2. It could be down to the discs. I'm sure we'll see. In fact, what I'm going to do is actually get up and retrieve the discs and bring them over, so I don't have to do that later. And if I was any sort of smart cookie, I would plug in the second PlayStation 2 controller into port 2 now, so that we're not knocking the console when we need to fight Mantis. So yes, I think there's a more than reasonable chance that, in fact, this game is not going to play. We're not going to play the game till the end, based on just the quality of the disc, and that's a shame because I absolutely would love to play this till the end right now, but we're having trouble even loading the game. So it just might not. It might not be possible tonight. Might not be meant to be. Is that the phrase? It might not be meant to be. It might not be meant to be. Yeah, that's the phrase. Try again. That was quick to load then, so I think we just got to get lucky. Hopefully if we get to the title screen we can continue. It did play. The last time I played this it managed it okay. So yeah, I'm more than looking forward to playing this actually. Now, we actually don't have the PlayStation 1 memory card in, so we're going to have to just do our best not to die. Usually I play on easy. Today I'm going to play normal and see what we can do, and see if we can manage it. Normal for me is hard. I'm pretty bad at the game, even though this... Sorry, just adjusted my headset. This is probably... One second. Oh, bloody. I have the worst headset in the world. It's the one I use for work. Anyway, yeah, this is probably my favourite game ever. Like, ever in the world. Absolutely love it. Love everything about it.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
So many memories about it. And I've played it so much that it's kind of like... I wouldn't say it's lost its charm, but it's definitely feels more like an A to B to C to D sort of game now, rather than, you know, the big sort of maze it originally was. But, you know, it's been a little while since I played it, so I imagine, and we're playing on normal, which is different, so I imagine we're actually going to struggle in quite a few areas. I play with the D-pad. The analog for this game just feels a little too slippery for me. I've always played it on D-pad. Really, it would be so cool if we came up with a way to skip the dock. Like, the dock is the worst area of the game, because it's just a like 2.5 minute waiting part of the game. Well, all you're doing is you just sat around waiting for the credits, the intro credits to end. Skipping this would be such a time save for speedrunning. Obviously this isn't a speedrun, right? This is just a casual playthrough. I've seen clips of people who sort of use hacks for the game, and the trigger for the next level is actually based on Snake's positioning. So if you were to, you know, raise your Z coordinates at the top of this elevator, then it would trigger the cutscene to load the next level. So it's not based on like a timer, in the sense that, you know, you don't have to wait to reach that point. All we're really waiting for is for the lift to come down so that we can reach that trigger. But if there's a way to you know, reach that trigger without, then you could easily skip the 2.5 minute intro. And there is a way to get out of bounds on this area, but unfortunately it doesn't lead to anything. It just leads to the exterior of these walls, and you just kind of run in the blackness. You can enter the water while running, which is pretty interesting and cool, but it doesn't lead to anything. It doesn't help. But I'll leave that for the glitch finders. I've always wanted to try and find a way, but it could be impossible. If I was to guess a possible, like, I don't think this would work, but I think it's possible there might be some sort of cheat code in to make the elevator come quicker, and I think it's possible you might be able to, in a way, boost Snake upwards, maybe by dragging a guard into outside the boundaries, and I don't know. There could be some way, but I don't know. Anyway, I've rambled on. Forgot how much we tap X for this game. But yeah, seriously, this game is my favourite. My favourite ever game ever made. It is so cool. This is so stylistic. I wish games looked like PS1 games now, like the purple hues, and I don't know, it's just gorgeous, gorgeous looking game, and just like every moment is just iconic. There's not a single part of this game I wouldn't say like that isn't memorable. Yeah, I just tried the analog out, but I do think I prefer D-pad.
A surveillance.
almost feels like a shame to be skipping the scenes, but if I didn't, it would take, several hours, and I would like to just complete this in one sitting tonight. So tonight, and by the way, that's not Master Miller. Tonight I'm drinking Jack Daniels and Coke. Like, I've not mixed it myself. It's, part of a can. Got 6 of them. 6 of them bad boys. I'm gonna pound one every time Snake defeats a member of Foxhound. That's stupid. But yeah, no, we will actually. I'll pound one every time Snake beats a member of... No, kills a member of Foxhound. No, because they don't all die. In fact, as the game begins, one of them is dead. Actually, no, scratch that. That's completely wrong. No, because yeah, the DARPA chief's dead as the game begins, but not Decoy Opus. I know the bottom route's quicker, but I want the thermal goggles for the psycho fight. God, I used to, because I still am, but I definitely used to be very terrible at looking after my games. So this was a game that I'd always receive on Christmas Day as a kid, and oh god, just playing this reminds me of Christmas Day. I used to go up to my room after opening up all the presents, Christmas morning. I'd go up to my room and I'd just play Metal Gear Solid for a bit on Christmas Day. I was absolutely dreadful at looking after discs. They just used to get scratched, and then I'd ask for Metal Gear Solid, and I'd ask for Abe's Odyssey and Exodus, because those were the ones I really liked, and those were the ones I'd always just get scratched. And I listened to this soundtrack on my way to work every Friday, because that's my games day, and I know that's pretty sad, but yeah, I bought the soundtrack to this game and I listen to the full thing every Friday. I wonder how many ladders we actually climb in the game. I'm going to count, because it's an action that, needs a whole codec call, but I don't think we do it too often. I think we maybe do it... Oh no, because there's a ladder on the way to Rex as well, on top of the wheel. Maybe it's more than you think. But we get a whole rappel scene, and that needs its own codec call. You know what? This is not a speed run. I'm just going to take my time and see what Meryl's doing.
Is that a woman? Not him.
I cannot believe Meryl is exercising at a time like this. I've always wanted to do something called Question Gear Solid, which would be to record all the cutscenes and codec calls, but do a supercut of all the time Snake asks a question, because I would hedge a bet that 84% of Snake's dialogue is a question. He's like, Metal Gear. What else? Just everything. 3 keys? It's just these so many questions, because everyone's lying to him all the time. To the 3 guards we actually have to kill.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
That's what I'll do. I'll count the kills and see if they actually add up to the scores. So we killed 3. pacifist mode alone. Go on, Meryl, feel free. Sweet. Oh, shit, he's gonna- And that's the first boss fight. Actually, what I also wanted to do, I wanted to like make a map of all the areas in the game that aren't boss fights, and like, I mean, was that a boss fight? I would call that the first boss fight of the game, but I think it would be interesting to like make a map of what is and what isn't a boss fight, because I would say that most of the areas in the game are boss fights, or at least house boss fights. Like, this room doesn't, you know, have a boss fight in it. You know what, I have started using analog. It is a bit more comfortable. I think maybe for the precise areas I'll use the, what's it called, D-pad. But a swap control this from the one I used for Ape Escape, so it's a little more comfortable. But like, so that room didn't have a boss fight in it, but now this room does have a boss fight in it. It's like we've only gone 2 rooms away. That was dumb, that was on me. But it kind of begs the question, or I suppose it raises the question, what is a boss fight? You know, like when we're retrieving PSG-1, is that a boss fight? I mean, it kind of is.
Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you shoot. I make them go where I want.
Because I don't think we can say, like, a boss fight requires, like, a boss's health bar to appear like it is now. Because that fight we just did, I think one fight is a boss fight.
I love to reload during that.
What I'm saying is, most of the areas in this game, I think you could argue,
Alive.
house a
Let's
boss
go.
fight. was a lot harder than it is
You're
on easy
pretty-
mode.
Can you talk?
I don't know why, I just love the bit where Snake says
Amount of
bribes.
spend. In other words,
Where is it? Bribes.
You mean Metal Gear?
Where is it?
Bribes.
There it is. I don't know why. As a kid, like, we always used to laugh at that.
Colonel.
We always used to make a joke when he says, "Can you talk?" That Baker would be like, I was lucky to grow up with this game. Seriously, it's the best game ever. And, oh god, you see that snake disappeared for a second? We're gonna call Meryl now, because that means when we get down to the floor she'll call us and we don't have to wait around. Little speedrunning trick I picked up. But first we have to get through the longest conversation in the game, I believe. Maybe barring the ending. This goes on and on and on and on and on. And we're about to do the really awkward lasers that never come back. It's so strange that they have these moving lasers, but like even though we're going through the same area later, they don't come back. It's just really weird. And before we go in, I'm gonna get the Soakum suppressor too, because that comes in use. Even though we're going to try and be a bit of a pacifist, not hurt anyone. But I hate these lasers so much. Because these lasers, there's just no... I don't think there's a good system. My system is going to be using the thermal goggles. Just taking it slow, but I just have so much trouble actually telling which laser is mine, like which one is the next one, and also feeling confident that I'm not about to run into one. And just like being sure that they're high enough. There we go, that was alright. So I'm thinking of doing this game, and then I was actually thinking of doing special missions, which, you know, in America is called VR missions. Thinking of doing special missions, and then doing... I've got Metal Gear Solid 2 on the Xbox, which I've never played on the Xbox. I just thought it looked really strange. You know, the Xbox original. I thought it'd be really weird to play it on the Xbox. It just seems like such a Sony game. So I thought I could give that a go. And then maybe Metal Gear Solid 3, hopefully. So 3 guards, this is the 4th guard. and that was actually a really smooth tank battle, which I never get. I really hope the game doesn't crash on me. As I say, the discs are knackered, and I have 2 of each. Hopefully we can make it work. I was saying something, and I've completely forgot what I was saying. So we need to go to B1 to get the Nikita first, and then we go to fight the ninja. Yeah, I forgot the name. Like, what's so good about this game is the arsenal of weapons you have. They all feel so distinct, and have their own personality and just like uses in different situations, and that like really becomes apparent when you play special missions because there's so many training levels for each particular weapon. That's such a cool game, special missions. Yeah, I'm going to play special missions for the next playthrough. Probably take 2 or 3 sessions, that one. It's quite... takes a long time, actually. It takes maybe 6-7 hours. This game tonight, if it doesn't crash, will be about 2.5-3 hours. These don't count as getting caught, as far as I'm aware. I don't think gun cameras count as getting caught. I think it only counts as getting caught if the alert fails. And the same for like the rats catching you. You know how the exclamation mark comes above the heads when they see you in the ventilation shafts. And also the rat that used the key card later. Yeah, I don't think those don't count as being found. Right, ninja time, and ninja is a fucking shit boss. Not shit in like it's bad, but it's just really hard and I would say unfair.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
So if we come at him with a weapon, even though the weapon won't hit him, he kind of gets freaked out a little. At least initially. He gets a little freaked out that we're coming at him with a weapon. And that allows you to land a few hits.
Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
So that explanation is that he's worrying that we're coming at him with a weapon. Wish I had the Thanos. Do I pick up the Thanos? I think I missed it. Come at me now. Oh, 50. Hit the wrong button. Oh, this is me. Fucked. which you would expect. The main thing with him is just to not let him get loose. Like, if he gets loose and runs right, we're about to use a ration, aren't we? I beat this game on extreme once, and this fight took forever. He doesn't do that slow kicking move on easy.
Hurry up and catch me.
I just like these games on easy a bit more, especially Metal Gear Solid 3, because you get the easy gun, which is just gives you 80% camo and unlimited ammo.
I'm here, Snake.
It's gonna get me.
Hurry up and catch me. Like old times. I've been waiting for this day.
If you watched last week's, no, sorry, it was 2 weeks ago, the Main Escape stream.
Hurt me more.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I was just gonna say, like, I was playing the game, and I completed it 100%. I still had the mini games to actually do, but they were just proving to be a bit too challenging. So I sort of left it.
That's it.
I had a nice little boat ride in one of the boat levels. And so I had a big speech
Do you
about
remember
the game to me.
the
And it was very
feel
touching.
of
And then I realised the mic wasn't on.
flashing of
So
gold
if you're watching that stream in retrospect, you're wondering like why I just ride a boat for 20 minutes at the end. It's because I'm monologuing at that point.
That's
I
good,
just didn't
Snake.
record. But it was a really good monologue.
Hurt me more. That's good, Snake.
Come on, mate. Let's clear the area. Not really got ammo left. I'm just gonna quickly wipe it.
Hurt me more. Hurt me more.
And my god, skipping these scenes takes probably like a minute and a half in real time. Just to skip the scenes. It goes on and on and on. Otacon talks about his Japanese animes. Talks about how he got into science with the love of robots or something.
These
Tell you what, if there's ever a Metal Gear Solid film, I will absolutely be first in line to watch that. Like, I would camp outside the cinema for a week or whatever, because it is such an important part of my life. I just love it. It's such a good game. It's one of those. It's just a classic. You can pick it up any time and play it.
something's wrong.
Don't worry though,
A disguise?
because we checked out Meryl's ass. So it's okay. It's okay that we did that because it saves the world. we get extra chaffs? I think we picked them up already. Oh, what's actually cool is before you go in to fight him, this guard here still has like a bit of life in him. He shows up as a blip on the radar, and you can see him breathe a little. But by the time we come back out, he's died. So, does that count as a death? It's a bit of a trolley problem. It's like, could we have rendered aid to that guard? Prevented his death. So we got the gas mask, I think that helps later. What do we get? The Famus and a ration that we don't need. Well, the Famus is definitely going to be useful for Psycho Mantis, who's coming up once we find out how upset Meryl is that killing people isn't fun. I think it might have been an idea for them to change up where Meryl is, because she's always this guard.
Don't move.
But it's important you know that Meryl had psychotherapy to
Okay,
destroy
let's
her
go.
interest in men.
I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me.
And for this reason, she is totally in love with Snake and will confess to wanting to shag him.
That's strange. There's
In
no
a minute.
guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay?
No, I'm joking. Psycho Mantis forces her. Shall we stock up on some shit? Why not? All this stuff is useful. We're going to need this cardboard box in a minute, because a wolf needs to piss on it. We're going to need the diazepam when we fight Sniper. Whatever this is. Famus bullets for the Mantis fight in a minute. What we got in here? Famus bullets can never hurt. Soaken bullets can never hurt. Ration, we don't need any more. And some Nikitas. Yep, we'll take them for the Sniper Wolf 2 fight. And away we go. Now I'm really glad that I plugged in that second controller. So, like, I
My head.
was a kid when this came out.
Come on, Mr. Foxhound.
And to be honest,
The
it's a
commander
15,
is
so I
waiting.
probably shouldn't have been bought the game when it came out. But it was, like, you know, obviously such an integral part of my childhood. But I can't help but wonder what it would have been like to have been, like, in my early 20s, or even, like, late teenager, and experience this game, and, like, appreciate what had come before it, really. Because obviously I had a Mega Drive and a Master System. I knew the difference between the graphics of, say, Sonic on the Mega Drive and, you know, this PS1 3D environment. I knew it was big and cool, and that's why I liked it so much then. But I feel like it would have been like mind blowing to see games like this when you were a little bit older.
Useless woman. Now let me read your mind. No, perhaps I should say your past. You are a very methodical.
Oh, gotta grab the second controller. Oh no. I forgot to grab it. I got it. Okay. My mind went somewhere. Oh, this controls a lot better, actually.
Why couldn't I read your mind?
I've never seen this boss fight not in a red hue. I'm joking, probably not.
You are powerful indeed, but I know your weak point. Meryl,
I can't remember what you do on the PC because obviously there's no second PlayStation port. There's some sort of way to defeat him with the statues. I think. I think my friend told me about that, and I tried to replicate it on the game. But I just couldn't.
No, it cannot be. No.
I did see an interesting video about how, like, even though he can, like, you know, quote unquote, read your controller input, like every sixth attempt you have of hitting him, like, will land. So there's a way to actually beat him without changing the controller inputs. Which is pretty cool. Disc is struggling. This part is just a waiting game. He just gets everything out. What? I'm terrified of getting him there. Punch him. So someone called Daniil Getmanov. Is that right? Says,
Colonel,
oh my god, is
your
that
niece
really
is
you?
going
I
to
just
be
don't
okay.
believe it. Are you referring to the game? I'm not really sure what you mean. Daniil? Is that how you say it? Getmanov? Oh, and swap controllers. And now we've got Meryl, our favourite friend. And the same one who's the legendary wrestler in Brawl Stars. Absolutely zero idea what you're referring to. Sounds like wrestling. Don't know what that is. I don't know any wrestling games.
I'll take point.
I played a
Snake,
wrestling
you
game
follow
on the
me.
PS1 in the 90s. So it could be that one. I forgot to what did I forget to do? I forgot to count how many people we've killed. So we done? We've done 3 of the guards. Oh well, I'm just kidding. Alright, fair enough. We did 3 of the guards, 3 of the guards, and then we did the 2 tank people, and now we've done Psycho Mantis.
Snake, what's wrong?
So
I
we've
thought
killed
you were
6
good with
people.
dogs.
Oh, I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
What are you doing?
I, Meryl, am getting the box piss wet through with fox piss to allow the wolves to let me pass later.
This place is mine. I'll take point again. Stay back, okay?
But the radar isn't working. And since we can't use the mine detector either...
Leave it to me.
It always bugged the hell out of me that she nearly draws a sombrero, but she doesn't quite draw the sombrero. Now this is another thing, like, the mines are removed later. It's like, you know, the laser beams are removed.
So, what do you
mines are
think?
removed. Who's
Pretty
doing
good,
this?
huh?
How did you know where the mines
Anyway,
were?
we're going to hold
It
forwards
sounds weird, but
to,
when Mantis dove into my mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
tomorrow classes
Well,
then, especially military
little bit.
operation in Ukraine.
Only a
Lights
little?
out. Yeah, best of luck with that. Hope everything goes okay. Daniil?
Meryl. Meryl.
Ruffles. I've not heard ruffles in about 10 years. Come on. What is going on? Let me through. So now begins our long backtrack for the sniper rifle. And then we come all the way back, and then we have to go back again for the because we get captured. So this is like the backtracking section. I tried to play Metal Gear Solid 4 because I wanted to just get up to the Shadow Moses bit and like relive it all. But my PlayStation 3 died before I could do it. So hopefully I can get a new one in the future. I think it'd be really cool to do a side-by-side comparison of Shadow Moses Island from the PS1 and the PS4 game. I know there's a few videos on there, but I've never really seen one that like goes in depth. Oh, Daniil, I'm from the UK. Which sounds like Ukraine, but isn't. But I love your language. I wish it was easy to understand. But I just think it's absolutely beautiful Ukraine language. tried to learn it at one point, but it's incredibly hard, and I didn't get very far. But I just think it's such a nice sounding language. Oh, you're from Russia? I apologise, I did try to learn Russian too. Well, the two are very similar. I didn't learn much, I'm afraid. But I learned like Privyet, Zdravstvuyte, or however you say it. Dobrej noche. Dobry dzień. Очень приятно. I don't know, sorry. I'm going through all the phrases that I tried to learn. But it's a very, very hard language. Spasiba. Yeah, Ukrainian's quite similar. I did see a few. I think there's a few letters difference. I think for the most part, it's pretty similar. Yeah, I've never had much luck with languages. I think it's something, if you're not learning it when you're very young, it's such a struggle to pick them up. You really need to dedicate some serious time to learning any language. And to do it, you've got to have someone to converse with. You can learn some key words, but unless you're talking in that language, it's just not going to stick in your head. As a kid, I always thought these numbers on the elevator said 131, and 132. They obviously say basement 1, basement 2. How are you doing in England? I'm doing very well, thank you. It's my Friday night, so I'm not working tomorrow. So I get to enjoy myself nice drinks, and my favourite game of all time. Apparently you can see this cavern a little bit in Metal Gear Solid 4, like just the edge of it, which that'd be interesting. So I kind of really want to play Metal Gear Solid 4 just to see this area. I don't even care about it being HD, I just care about it being like a different perspective on something, you know, already known. We've got the sniper wolf fight, hard fight. Actually, let me start it out like that. What's to do? This is a hard fight. Is she behind here? Oh. Come on. Oh, fuck off. Serious? Can't believe I died. That's on me. I forgot to equip the rations. Oh my god. How embarrassing. I actually can't believe I died. Completely on me. Oh, this fight is a lot easier when you're playing on easy. I'm just... How are you actually meant to, like, get yourself into position? I don't remember this fight being particularly hard, but this is okay on easy mode, but here I'm actually having a tough time. He just doesn't want to give me any leeway. Come on. Right, die as a Pam. We're gonna lose her. Oh, we've only one bullet, so we'll go to lose her. Which is really annoying. Where is she? She's behind the pillar. shot, come on. It was on me. Oh, come on. This is hard. This is so much harder than on easy. Wow, that was annoying. You played on PS1 emulator and got stuck in the bit where you had to enter the radio code. Yeah, so I think I know what you're talking about. So the radio code, the codec code, they reference it being on the back of the CD case. And at that point in the game, you're given an object called the CD. But it's kind of a bit of a red herring. In fact, what they wanted you to do was look at the physical, like the actual case the game came in, and that case, on the back of the actual game case, you know, the physical copy, is the radio code that you need. So I can imagine why playing on emulator you weren't able to find that. You will pass Baldur's Gate 3. I've never played it.
They're definitely.
So we are going to attempt to save Meryl as best we can, because we love her. I always
How did you
needed
like
my
that?
brother to do this when I
Shall
was,
we go again?
when I was little. I could not mash fast enough. Struggling now.
Had enough yet? We're not finished yet. You still okay? Want me to go on? Can you take one more? You're a
Haha, you can't kill Meryl. You're on the honor code.
Looks like I...
Damn, I caught a cold. That witch, she took my clothes. What the hell are you doing?
I'm lying on my bed. It was nice of them to give me a bed. And I think this is kind of where the game goes a little bit slow. In a good way. There's just a lot of backtracking. I'm eating chocolate, sorry. Oh, it's really cool now.
Snake, are you okay?
I think we get the massage from the controller. which you only get if you save Meryl. Oh, I guess we'll get it in a minute. You know, I've never really found out. Obviously, this Johnny is the same Johnny from 4, but why is he a bit of an arse in this one?
Snake, it's showtime. Ocelot wants you.
Yeah, okay. Back at it again. For
Okay.
another round of
I'll
torture.
tell you once more.
I'm
Press
ready.
the circle.
I'm ready. Just bring it on. What I really miss in Metal Gear Solid 4
How did you like
is
that?
circle being the action button.
Shall we go again?
It feels so alien for X to be the action button in a Metal Gear Solid game. I cannot imagine. Like, I don't know where the series is now with it, but it takes so getting used to, and it actually makes it feel very un-Metal Gear Solid.
Had enough yet? We're not finished
Like,
yet.
the action button has to be circle. It's just how it is. It's weird. It's a quirk, but it makes it Metal Gear.
You still okay? Want me to go on?
Yeah, go on, mate.
Can you take one more?
Go on, one more. Where's my stuff? Interesting if there's a way to get out of bounds here. To grab your stuff.
You're a
I know if you glitch your way into this area, you'll have your stuff initially, and then it'll get taken away for the round of torture you do. I think this is where we get our massage. Put the controller against your arm. Wow. I never got that as a kid. Because my brother was always the one to actually beat the torture, he would get to do the sorry, I'm gonna eat my chocolate. He would get to do the massage. But now I'm big and strong and I can beat the torture scene. This is a long cutscene as well. I should turn the mic off for eating this chocolate, but I'm not going to. And you can consider it free ASMR. You can also unsubscribe, I don't care.
Oh, my stomach. Oh, damn it.
comes Ocelot. Here comes Ocelot. I wonder how Ocelot knew that this guy was taking a shit.
Hey, I'm here.
Where?
Oh jeez, he's
It's
coming
me.
back.
Otacon.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. He's coming back. See you later.
Wait!
What the hell?
So we didn't kill this guy, which is pretty good. We got the alert. You can actually avoid that alert by grabbing him a bit quicker, but I messed it up. And I'm trying to think how many we've killed now. We didn't kill Sniper then. So we did the 3 with the DARPA Chief, the 2 in the tank, and Mantis. It's crazy, you don't think about it. You don't think, when you think of this game, you don't think of Mantis as the first boss you kill. But that's how it is. Unless you consider Foxdie killing Decoy Octopus as a death. I don't think I do. It's crazy. The first one, like, you actually kill as a player is Mantis. You know, and depending on how much you play the game, that could be like 3 hours, 4 hours in. Your first boss is killed 4 hours in. Wow. this is the point where, if you were ever, I know the game is in 2 discs, but if you were to ever like split the game into 2 sections, I would say like approaching this blood puddle now is the end of the first section. This is the point where Miller starts to suspect Naomi. This is the point where things start to take a little twist. And I just consider like anything past this point now, where we're returning to the blood puddle, I think now we have officially crossed into the second half of the game. This is where I would draw the line. Anyway, let's have fun with this stir fight. Now, I know there's a way to skip this cutscene. I'm not good at timing, so I'm not going to do that. We'll give it a go. I'll throw it now. Oh no, it didn't work. It was close to working. It was just off with that time. Wait. Wow. Those with epilepsy, look away. Okay, so we've got the timer bomb. So we want to be sure. Actually, we're meant to wait 3 flights of stairs before we do the second one. No, that's right. It's just a C4, isn't it? Who's calling? Oh, he's saying about the bomb. Oh, we're getting some frame lag. That's where we could have done Boba skip on that door down there if we had any inclination for how to do Boba skip. Still crazy that was found. The way it was. Always worry about that happening. Now, I'm pretty confident that the game is going to try to crash in this section where we repel the road. It switched crash before, and that's okay. So we live in it. Is it? So I'm just gonna, honestly, I'm going to put a hot Cheeto in my mouth, if you don't mind. That's why we mate. No more eating. I'm gonna drink more. No more eating. Okay. opposites tough on easy. We're about to die. Just maybe. So I know you can sneak past these three guys, but I'm going to kill them because it's easier. Now, what's the best way to kill them? Sniper rifle? Yeah, sniper rifle. There's one being an arse. Alright, Nikita time. I know there's some slick dodging you can do, but it's not like that. Oh shit! Okay, one alive. I guess that's one less that we killed. So let me do another count. So we did three guards next to Merrill. Do we go down? Three next to Merrill. We did two in the tank, so that's 5. We did Psycho Mantis, so that's 6, and then we just killed 2 there, so we're up to 8.
Damn.
Damn. Game's done alright so far, no crashes or anything.
Don't shoot!
What am I doing? Now we come up to this fucking section with all the cameras. I've always loved the chaff effect with the, glitter and stuff. It's iconic. It really is. It's just such a nostalgic effect. Oh, I love this game. I thought I didn't throw one then, and then I was for another. So what we coming up to? We're doing the hind fight now. I believe we are. So we're going to stock up on the stingers, just get everything we need. Extra ration that we don't need. Stinging time. Trying to do this. Trying to do this without radar on hard and extreme is fucking terrible. Like, you have no idea where the helicopter's going at all. Like, you have to base it on sight and sound. Oh, thanks, Liquid. You're so nice. Don't know what everyone says about him. You just told me I had a nice shot. Oh my god, I completely forgot where I go. Do I go up here to get away from this? Or down here? Completely forgot where I went. Could be bad. I hate this fake out phase. Just drags. It's a little quicker on the harder difficulties because he comes up quicker. Like, he doesn't fake you out as long. On easy it takes forever because he stays low forever. Like, he's not fooling anyone. I know where he is. Eat this was just such a stellar catchphrase. Eat this. Now we're going to kill 3 more, and I keep forgetting what we're on. I'm going to try and remember. So I'm going to count one last time. We've got the 3 guys near Merrill. Then we've got the 2 guys in the tank, Psycho Mantis, and the 2 guys on the walkway. So that's 8. We're up to 8. Now we're going to kill 3 more in this lift. So that's going to take us to 11. No, did we kill 4 here? We're on 8, so however many we kill here will take us to either 11 or 12. Can't remember. I don't truly believe this lift could only carry 5 people. Like, can't even carry 5 people. It's like, you know, you get into lifts here in the UK and they carry like, they have signs saying like no
Snake,
more than 30
there's something
people.
I forgot to tell you before.
Or something.
Too late, Snake. Now die.
That's 4, so this is going to take us to 12. So it's a 12 kills. We've used loads of rations, so we're not getting like the top score or anything like that. This first lift fight isn't so bad, but the second one on extreme was really tough. Took me forever. So I know the intention is to complete this one using the sniper rifle, but it is just not worth it. I'm going to use the Stinger, and after the Stinger I'm going to use the Nikita. Where is she? Usually it does it way better than that. Come on. It's a bit rubbish. Yeah, I know the intention is to sniper, but I've just never been good at this fight. One more, I believe. Hey. And this track is called Enclosure, and it is beautiful. But we're actually not going to listen to it. But it's a hauntingly beautiful piano ballad. And we are on to disc 2. Let me find it. So I have 2 disc 2s, and hopefully one of them's not going to be complete shit. When I was a kid, I'd always mess this up and like reset. But we're okay for now. Huh? That's right, we're on the PS3. Always had trouble with this bit as a kid. Just like holding the control to lean you against the wall for such a long period of time. I would get bored and want to let go. Like I do now. Okay, that's the first. That's actually the first time I've gotten caught in the game, and I'm not even bothered. So we're up to 12 kills and then we've got 4 more, so this is going to take us to 16. Wait, is there 3? Shit, I meant to get the thumbs. It's 3. Such a fucking ball like that as well. We're on 12 plus 3, wait, 12? Yeah, so we're on 15. 15 kills. It's still crazy. No, sorry, we killed Sniper Wolf. We're on 16 kills. I always like doing that, and then I always liked leaning against this bit here, and like seeing like the darkness in Snake's eyes. Man's been through a lot at this point. I remember my friend telling me like, oh, Snake has the same code as Liquid, and as a kid I was like, but Liquid's code is 1.80 and Snake doesn't have a code. And then I realised like the point was it was about DNA or some shit. This game is needlessly confusing in sections. Like they give you a CD case, at the same time they tell you to look at the back of your actual CD case. All this talk about codes. but it's never actually worked that well. I cannot believe Naomi takes a nap. Oh no, she doesn't. I mean, she's sending secret messages, but like, who's believing she's taking a nap? It's crazy, right? Like, if I was in the headquarters and there was some agent out there in Alaska infiltrating a terrorist base who says they're going to send a nuclear weapon to someone, I would not be in any position to take a nap. And if someone suggested they were going to go for a nap, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You mean Metal Gear. Zoom. Oh yeah, I forgot we get interrupted every 2 seconds by Altagon. Tell me about Baker's secret files. Because when you do a conspiracy, you need to write it down in a notepad document. It is essential. You must write it down in a notepad document so that a hacker can find it later. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go out ladders now. Bro. Oh, I've lost count now. So we just killed Raven. Is that 60? Let's start from the beginning. We did the 3 guys at the DARPA chief. We did the 2 guys in the tank, that's 5. We did Cycle Mantis, that's 6. We did 3 guys in the walkway, that's 9. No, we did 2 guys in the walkway, that's 8. We did Snaggle, that's... Oh, forget it, my head's gone. I knew I should have just kept a tally. I'm missing an obvious chunk somewhere. I'm not too sure. It bugs the hell out of me that no one notices him here. Now I know in the Twin Snakes,
I've entered the PAL code.
Snake does a massive somersault over this bed.
Snake, I found Baker's top secret files.
Excuse me, I'm about to eat
How's
2 crisps. I apologise. I just really wanted to eat these 2 crisps.
Can you see the
Got mixed up there. Alright, so now is the really tedious backtracking part, which is quirky and cool in its own right, but I think you'd be hard pressed to find anyone who wouldn't call it a tedious section of the game. Do we have any stingers left? We do. Because we picked them up. So now we're going to get the key from the rat. After that, we need to freeze the key and warm the key and everything. But what's really annoying is I'm not really sure how... Oh, there's the rat. Oh wow, that was quick. I'm not really sure how you know if it's meant to just be like in the drainage or if it's meant to be in the rat. I don't know, this is the worst bit of the game, I think. Worst bit of the game by far. Trying to get the key from the rat. But it actually went incredibly quick then. So that's alright. This game's such a classic. It's like, I know this is a weird comparison, but I love the Halloween films. But Halloween 1 is like, it's essential. It's like the starting point for any of the like story arcs. But like it is slow burn, and it's like I can't explain what I mean. It's like it's essential, and you'd never want to skip it because it's just so lovable, and enjoyable, and that's what it's hard to explain. Like this game is so good. And I actually don't feel like I can properly articulate why it's so good. It would take forever. And it is a lot of nostalgia. Freeze the key. And also, this one guard is the worst guard in the game.
What was that noise?
Because he's so in the way. Freeze the key. It's so enjoyable. I know, like, it seems silly to enjoy all this backtracking, but I don't, this is where the plot unfolds in the actual game, and I don't know. There was just always something cool about freezing the key and warming the key. I swear, when I was a kid, maybe it's a faulty memory, I don't know, but I swear that I was able to freeze the key. I was able to freeze the key before I even like inserted the normal key, like when I was fighting Vulcan, or maybe I returned later. I swear the key froze like beforehand. Could be a faulty memory. What's this room called? The warehouse. This has to be cold. I've always wanted to go to Alaska because of this game. Visit the Fox Islands. Now we wait. There we go. I'd love like a Metal Gear Solid Myths series. Like, I wonder if the key can unfreeze. You know, like what would happen if I went to the furnace now instead of going back? All these questions. Freeze the key. Warm the key. Be the key.
What was that noise?
These doors remind me of the doors in the Zulags in Abe's Odyssey. And I always think of this bit as the tank, but it's not. It's like part of Rex. I always think of it like the ladders going over a tank. I wonder how long's left in the game. Just trying to gauge. There's not a lot left to do, but there's still quite a bit of the game. I love that water effect down there. I wish there was a way to get out of bounds to go see it. This is a cool thing. You can plant C4, and then as long as you're here to press the button, it won't get you. Oh, and of course I did it wrong. Okay. we've got 4 lift sections to go through, so let me entertain you all with the sound of me crunching some chips. Chips, crisps. Right, it's ASMR. And realistically, no one is ever going to listen to this. So, crunch away. No, I don't care. Let's go warm the key up and we'll get the body armour while we're at it. And I remember learning the timing of this. When this guy starts to walk back downstairs, that's when we can no. That's when the key should be ready. Watch out for him. Is it the top stairs? These stairs. So I guess when he gets to the bottom of the stairs. no more. Just in case I get YouTube famous and people watch the old videos, and this one's just me chewing on crisps. You never know. Oh yeah, I grew up in Rhodesia. My brother's turned into a cyborg. Usual family drama. You know, I still don't really understand the plot of this game. There's obviously I understand most of it, but like all the little bits, I'm not sure I appreciate them 100%. Like Naomi's mad because I killed her brother. I can understand that, but like she's a genetics expert. Ah. And is that the only area of the game that was a boss fight area, which then turns into an enemy patrol area? Maybe. And that was very close to death. Death there. I was very close to death there. I'm looking at my phone, which has the stream up, and I'm only just leaving to go get the hotkey card, which is insane, because that was like, what, 5 minutes ago? There's such a lag and delay on the stream. It was me. Absolutely insane how Snake did not recognize the appearance and behavior of his old master being completely different. Like, don't forget, Liquid's not Decoy Octopus. He's just some guy. I'm trying to remember the Nastasha Romanenkov number, or whatever she's called. Because it's always funny to ring her just as you're finishing the game. But what's she called? What's the number, I mean? Oh, it's 52 in this, but I think it's 52. I'm gonna get you.
Anyway.
Yes, yes, exposition. Blah, blah, blah. I can finally die.
After that,
Zanzibar.
I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive.
I don't know the speech as much as I thought I did.
An undying shadow.
In the world of lights, but soon it will be all over.
Finally.
Okay, I didn't know the speech. Then we have this bit. And you know, I actually,
You're still alive.
to this day, don't really know.
As long as you stay.
Even though I've watched this, I've actually watched the cutscenes.
It looks like your revolution was a failure.
I still don't really
Just
know
because
how
you
the Metal Gear
destroyed
Solid
Metal
fight
Gear
ends
doesn't mean
and how they
I'm
get to be on
done
top of the Metal Gear.
Fighting. What are you really after?
Like, I'm sure there's a scene
A
where he's being
world where
dragged,
warriors
but,
like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You
Lie.
So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you?
Well,
Why did you come here?
I'll tell you then.
Well,
You enjoy
I'll
all the
tell you
killing.
then.
What? Do you
enjoy
deny it?
killing.
Haven't you already killed most of
What?
my
Are
comrades?
you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
That was...
I saw your face as you did it.
I watched
It
your
was filled
face
with
when
the
you did.
joy of
It
battle.
was filled with
You don't have to
joy
deny
of
it.
battle.
We were created to be that way.
Inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created
And then
to
we've got
be
the
that
live
way.
footage of the DNA being put away, which is always interesting. Les enfants terribles.
The terrible children.
Terribles.
That's what the project was called. It started
Where's the DNA?
thanks to Father's
There it is.
DNA. They were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes
Absolutely
responsible
crazy.
for
This is on a
everything from
PS1
strategic
disc.
thinking
It's
to
live
the
action.
proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted
no, it is
into the
seriously
members
crazy.
of the next
This
generation
is PS1
special
disc.
forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers.
I'm watching a film on a
That's
PS1
right.
disc.
The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
I watched what did I watch? I watched
Have you ever heard?
the asymmetry theory. God, Liquid's
Look
so full
behind
of shit all the time. I watched Steamed Hams, except it's Metal Gear Solid, and it's so fucking funny. Honestly, I'm gonna as soon as I've done playing this game, I'm actually gonna go watch that.
If you win, you might
You might
still be able to save her.
You could enjoy
Could
one
enjoy
brief,
one brief
moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you will fall. At this height, it will kill even you. Have at you, Snake. Hopefully this isn't too bad on normal.
Have at you, Snake. Nice shot!
Have you ever heard of asymmetry theory?
You're out of time!
Cheap shots. Fuck off, Liquid. Ugh. Fuck off, Liquid. Come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, I fucked this up. Come on. Oh, no. Just didn't finish it. Just didn't finish the doom. But also, fuck that. Liquid should not be laughing at that point. He should be dead too.
Nice shot!
Better hurry. It's going to blow.
Come on, fuck off.
Better hurry. It's going to blow.
Oh, I've not got it this time either. Bullshit. Oh, right, okay. I believe. I believe.
How about you, Snake?
Fuck off. Fuck off. Just get fucked. Pissed off now. He's not playing fair.
What's wrong, Snake?
Nice shot!
This is always a hard fight. No, no one here.
What's wrong, Snake?
No one fucking near you. Fuck off, Liquid. It's getting embarrassing there. Knew I should have played on easy. Right, come on, I just want this over with.
How about you, Snake?
On me.
Nice shot!
Ball.
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
Oh no, it was nowhere fucking near me. That's bullshit and everyone knows it. No, fuck you, you fucking dick. Ha, suck a fucking dick. Liquid. Go make your arm creepy. And we saved Meryl because we're not a loser. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Let's get the hell out.
Hurry! I'll drive.
I actually waited out this timer before and
Damn,
nothing
it's
happens. The
surveillance
game doesn't
camera.
end.
Damn, no keys. All right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in. Snake, hold on.
But we're coming to an end.
Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet.
Liquid.
Liquid!
When I was a kid, like, when you first counted how many things liquid had been through. Like, so like a plane crash, get hit, get shot at, falling off alligator. Fox down. Crashing the Jeep, no, it's not. So hard to do that.
Look, Snake! Daylight! We're gonna crash!
Snake, can you hear me?
Blah blah blah. She's my daughter. Blah 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 blah. God, that takes forever. That breathing bit. Surprised no one's made a lo-fi beats remix with that breathing bit. Oh, that was Metal Gear Solid 1. The best game ever made. Oh my goodness, I cannot express what this game means to me. It is my childhood, it is my life. I just love it. It's such a comfort game. It's such a comfort game. A game you can just play and just feel instantly relieved with. And the best bit of the game, by far, is the polar bear sliding on its belly in the credits. Let's just wait for it. Does it slide on its belly? It slides on its belly or it slides on its bum? I can't remember. Either way, it's a polar bear. I've always had the sneaky suspicion that they had the game on 2 discs and then they realised they had all this extra space on the second disc and they were like, what can we do? And Hideo Kojima just said like, oh, you just throw some FMV of Alaska in there. And I so want to go visit Alaska. I want to see these scenes. I want to see what they're like now. Oh, there will never, ever, ever be a game like this again. It's lightning in a bottle. Oh, look at these. want to go there so badly. There he is, he was on his belly. The polar bear is the best bit of the game. Oh, look how beautiful it looks. I would kill to live in Alaska, but with like knowledge of how to survive. I want to live there. I want to see the mooses and the polar bears on the bellies. Anyway, I think this is a 6-minute credit scene and I'm bursting for a piss, but I'm going to wait. Can we recall how many guards we killed? So, let me think. So, from the top, we killed the 3 initially in the guard fight with Meryl. Moving on from there, we killed the 2 in the tank when we were fighting Vulcan Raven for the first time, so that's 5. Moving on from there, we killed Psycho Mantis, so that takes us to 6. What's next? We didn't kill Johnny. I think where we go next. We didn't kill Johnny. We didn't kill any guards on the stairs, and we're still at 6. Then we go fight the Hind, then we kill the 3. Oh no, it's 4 initially in the elevator, right? So that takes us to 10. Then we kill... Hold up, slow down. We kill Sniper Wolf, which takes us to 11. Got another elevator with 3 guards, so that takes us to 14. Vulcan Raven's 15. Then Vulcan Raven's 15. I don't think we kill anyone else. I'm missing someone somewhere. We killed Liquid, which is 16. Go on, if I had to guess right now, I think my best estimates is we're going to have killed 16 people. But I feel like we're missing 1 or 2.
You mustn't allow you.
Oh, I forgot Psycho Mantis. Okay, 17. Did I forget Psycho Mantis? Right, I'm not counting again. It's either 16 or 17.
Activated soon, right on schedule. Yes, sir, I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir, my cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am.
Crazy that he's talking to Solidus right now.
Yes, the Dogma Chief
No,
knew
he's
my
not.
identity,
He's not actually.
but he's been disposed of.
I'm not sure.
Yes,
Yeah, he might be actually.
the inferior one was the
Presidential
winner
terms
after
are 4 years, and Metal Gear Solid 1 set in
That's right.
2005.
Till the very end. Liquid thought he was
Oh no,
the
Metal Gear
inferior
Solid 2
one.
set in 2014, I think, or 2012,
Yes, sir, I agree completely.
something like
It
that.
takes a well-balanced individual
Tankers
such
set
as
in
yourself to rule
2008,
the world.
but it couldn't be the same president, right? They can only do 4
No,
years, can't
sir.
they?
No one knows that you were the third
Or is it
one.
like 3
That's all it
terms or
is.
4 years? I can't remember.
What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you.
Mr.
Bye,
President.
Mr.
I
President.
still don't really know Ocelot or Liquid's true motivations. It's a very complicated series. Okay. 2 hours 40, that's alright. No saves. 4 continues. I found 5 times. I think there's like 3 or 4 in the script. 21 killed. That doesn't seem right. Oh no, I killed loads at the end. Didn't I? Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, whatever. And 9 rations used. Yeah, that's pretty rubbish. Falcon, and I get the bandana because I saved Meryl. Very cool. We can't save because we've not got the right card. See? But I will say goodbye for now, and I had a really, really, really fun time playing this game. And next time, I think we're going to play special missions,